Hi, my name is Marina Gibson, and this is my NUin experience. One morning, I was sitting in stats class, checking my email. For the past few weeks, I had been receiving letters from all of the colleges and universities that I had applied to, but I was still waiting for one, Northeastern University, and there it was. To be honest, I had no idea whether or not I had actually gotten into the school. I had no idea what the NUin program was, and I was about to take a quiz that I really hadn't studied for. After class, I spent the rest of the day trying to figure out what getting into NUin meant. I soon talked it over with my parents, and we decided that studying abroad for my first college semester was the best offer I'd gotten, and I put in my deposit a few days later. My mom was born in Europe, so I'd traveled a bit to visit family out of the country, but living in Europe was a whole other experience. I've always thought of myself as a person who could adjust to most scenarios, so I wasn't too worried about making huge adjustments or changes. However, being roommates with Ava, my best friend from orientation, definitely helped with the transition. I was so used to a simple schedule that consisted of my home, school, the mall, and the occasional concert. Coming to London has allowed me to go on so many adventures that I never thought I'd be able to do in my lifetime. Through the NUin program and my host institution of FIE, I was able to go to some iconic London spots like the London Eye and Buckingham Palace. I got to see props from the Harry Potter series, to collect rocks from the beaches of Brighton, and I was able to go ice skating at Winter Wonderland. I also made a deal with my dad that I would make time for special outings that weren't a part of the program. I made time to go check out the UK's biggest gaming event, EGX, in Birmingham. I took a trip with my roommate to go see Banksy's Dismaland in Western Marsuper, and also was fortunate enough to be able to go to Leeds to visit an art convention known as the Thought Bubble Festival.
All the way to New Jersey, all the way to the Garden State, out of Cape Cod tonight. Walcott, fuck the women from Wellfleet, fuck the bears out of Provincetown, eat my words and take flight. Walcott, don't you know that it's insane? Don't you wanna get out of Cape Cod tonight? Walcott, don't you know that it's insane? Don't you wanna get out of Cape Cod tonight?
Although I went on many outings, I also had to study a lot and stay on top of my classes. My global experience and British life and culture classes definitely taught me a lot about living in London. Without them, I'd probably still be lost. My electives were also a lot of fun. Every Wednesday, I got the opportunity to check out famous exhibits at museums like the National Gallery, Tate Britain, and the Tate Modern. Through music, I was able to learn not only about British history, but also famous British bands like the Beatles and the Rolling Stones, and more modern bands like Coast. These classes have taught me a lot about British culture and society, as well as how to live among the people of London. Living on this side of the pond has taught me so much that hearing about my service learning was a welcome surprise. I was placed with South Bank Mosaics, a non-profit organization that helps youths that are in trouble with the law find a creative outlet. Through South Bank, I was able to interact with different types of people and learn an entirely new craft. Working with such small pieces of ceramic and glass definitely taught me patience, and even though I ran into a few problems, this experience taught me a lot and I loved it. I've learned to communicate and learn more about different types of people, as well as grow as a person. Living here has taught me so much, not only about living abroad and London, but also about myself. Before coming here, I never thought I'd be able to make it around a huge city like London on my own. But now I've conquered not only London, but also Barcelona and Paris. I've gotten to see so many treasures and artworks that I've only ever seen in textbooks. And I am eternally grateful. Thank you for everything, London. I'll be back soon.